Hey, what's up, folks? I'm Ed.
And I'm Ed,
And you're watching Talking with Myself. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Pigskins are flying and Micah's a lying. The fans are all here. It's the most wonderful time of... Hold on, I got a call.
Hey man, it's Ed. Hey, listen, man, I got something special cooking. This is the playoffs. We got to go big. I need you to throw me on the screen, bro. Put me on right quick. What is up, football fans? What a wonderful time of year. It's as good as Christmas. It's the NFL playoffs. Oh yeah, we ready. But I'm by the highway today. There's a nice sunset back there. But the highway represents how fast you can find yourself out of the playoffs. I'm talking to you, Cowboys. That's right. I've been a Cowboys fan most of my life. I always will be. Win, lose, don't matter. But man, we got some problems. Coaching, quarterbacking, defense, morale, coming to play. Man, I could talk a long time about the Cowboys and the problems with the Cowboys, but I ain't here to do that today. But I will say, they better get their act together. They're going to go down there to Tampa and beat the GOAT and go on to the next round, the division round of the playoffs. You didn't go in very well. You got beat by the Washington Commanders, who didn't have any playoff aspirations, and a third-string quarterback. Come on, man. Y'all didn't even show up to play, dawg. That's on the coaching staff. That's on the players. What is the problem, man? Dak Prescott leads the league in interceptions, and he missed 5 games, fellas. I can't see that. You know what I'm saying? But look, since we are here talking about the playoffs, it's too big to go normal. We got to go big. So we put together a playoff panel to talk about some football right here on Talking with Myself. All you Speaky Mind fans might recognize Avery and Kam We're bringing on a special addition to the team this time, Tommie Hooks. That's right. Speaking of Tommie Hooks, he's my division rival because he's representing the Philadelphia Eagles. So let's go out to the league office and check in with Tommie. Tommie, what you got for me today, buddy? What's up with the NFC and the playoffs in the Wildcard Round?
Hey, what's going on? Oh, thanks, Ed. Oh, thanks for bringing me in. Oh, so we got the wild card this week. Amazing. First game, to me, not so much as interested in it, only because, it's the Seahawks and the 49ers. Seahawks, what can I say? Gino do his thing with his legs. Pretty good in the backfield with Ken Walker and Dallas out on the flats. It's Pete Carroll too. So, you just never know. But my thing is them 49ers. Them boys is some silent killers. They came up in the ranks. We got Debo coming back. McCaffrey's coming back. Even though that the Jimmy G's out, they still got a good, solid defense. I think we're going with the 49ers on that one. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and go to the Giants and Vikings. Now this one, I hate to say it, Vikings, they might going to get this one. As an Eagle, seen what they did last week. Giants everywhere. I probably could have slid in there. They probably wouldn't have knew. But the thing is, the Vikings, they got some pretty good wide receivers. They got pretty good backs. Since Saquon out, I think they one-dimensional right now. So I'm giving it to the Vikings on that one. Cowboys versus Bucks. Now, you know how Tom Brady is in the playoffs, so therefore he's unpredictable. But I think with everything that's going on, miscommunication and things like that, you got to be solid in the playoffs. Cowboys, I mean, that's my rivals. So my thing is, they done gave us some good games, a lot of fight. They got a little tenacity. They had a little hiccups in this last game, but I know the Cowboys and how I watch them, they come back even tougher off a loss. So I'm going with the Cowboys on that one. Yo, it's Tommy, #1 Eagle fan. On Talking With Myself. And we're going to go ahead and get to the final. We're going to talk about the Eagles. I mean, it's nothing that you can really say, but it is some concerns. When the Eagles do play, sometimes it is a bit lax. One of our players, I'm not going to say who, causes a lot of penalties, which penalties can result into a loss. So, therefore, if the Eagles keep doing their thing with the RPO, we got Jalen back, pretty much our defense. As you know, our defensive line is one of the top. We just broke a record for a defensive lineman to get 10 sacks. That's an accomplishment. So my thing is, who we worried about? 49ers probably is the most anticipated probably to go into this NFC championship. But who do I want? I want them Cowboys. And that's it.
All right. Thanks, Tommy. That was awesome. We'll see what happens. Now, let's go over to the AFC. So Tommy and the Eagles had the #1 seed in the NFC. Over in the AFC, the Kansas City Chiefs, that's right, Cam's team has a #1 seed over there. Cam, tell me about the AFC Wildcard Round of the playoffs.
Hey Ed, this is Cam Higgins, and thanks for letting me be on the show. So today, we're going to talk about the AFC. The AFC, and as you can see, Chiefs is my team. This is how we do it. And this is going to be a crucial bye right here. This is the best time to be watching football. So we got Jacksonville against the Chargers. We got Cincinnati against Baltimore. We got Buffalo against Miami. So the first team I want to talk about is Jacksonville and the Chargers. Now, if you got money on this game, it's kind of up in the air. This game right here. I think they're even all the way across the board. Justin Herbert hasn't had a great season, but that's okay. That's okay. And they're without Mike Williams, and that's the only issue I have with the Chargers not moving on to the second round is them not having Mike Williams, who is their 1A receiver, if you ask me. So, but Jacksonville, they are kind of a scary team right now. They're a scary team, and I don't think you should overlook them. And I would say between the Jaguars and the Chargers, I would pick the upset, which is the Jaguars. Remember I said it, Jaguars. They're going to the next round. So my next team is Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. When I say the Ravens are in trouble, they in trouble. Sorry, Avery, sorry. But they are in trouble. And I'm sorry, they are. If Lamar does not play, I'm going to tell you this. If Lamar does not play, guarantee that he's going to be on another team next year. And Avery, remember I told you that, so you might as well get ready to start rooting for another team that Lamar goes to, because I'm pretty sure you're going to be gone from the Ravens. They have no chance against these Bengals, who is a hot team right now. If I say The most dangerous team in this playoffs are the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I know I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, but the Bengals, you got to watch out from them. From their receivers everybody got healthy at the right time, and they started playing playoff football 4 weeks ago. They're ready, and you need to watch out for them. And the defense is gotten better. I mean, Joe Burrows, he's looking good. He's looking good. So my pick for that game would be Cincinnati Bengals, of course. Ravens, maybe next year. Buffalo and Miami, the last AFC team, but not the least. This team right here, another quarterback issue. Tua Tagovailoa, he's out. They second string quarterback, he's out. So now we're on the third string quarterback, Skylar Thompson. What stats do we have on Skylar Thompson? I'm gonna tell you, none. We don't know nothing about this guy. We don't know anything about this guy. And it's unfortunate for Miami. Everybody started getting hurt. Their quarterbacks, their most important player, Tua Tagovailoa, got hurt at the wrong time. So I got Buffalo on this one. There's no chance of this. I know Buffalo and Miami, they played each other close last time they played, but this is not going to be a close game. I think this is going to be one of the games that's going to be a blowout. This is going to be a blowout. Buffalo, they got everything in the world to play for. They're playing hard. They're playing for DeMar. This going to be still a good game because we know the story behind how hard and how good they're playing. But I will say one thing, though. Josh Allen, no more picks in the red zone, okay? Don't throw no more picks in the red zone. You got 14 picks, and I think half of those are in the red zone. Let's cut that out. Don't give the other team a chance, because I think that's the only reason why other teams be having a chance is because he throws picks. So let's cut that out. Let's kick some butt. Let's do it for DeMar. And let's make it happen. Ed, thank you for bringing me on to talking with myself. By yourself. I know that's not part of his thing, but I wanted to say by himself because he's always talking to himself by himself. But it's all good. And shout out to future subscription to Ed being on YouTube. Hit the like, comment, whatever. 2 and 2. Kam Hagens out.
All right. Now that we covered the AFC and the NFC, we're going to talk about the road to Glendale. That's where my buddy Avery Gardner comes in, representing the Baltimore Ravens. They got a shot against the Bengals, but we don't know, how that's going to go, you know what I'm saying? Either way, we want to know from you, Avery, what's it look like between here and Glendale, Arizona?
Thanks, Ed. I appreciate that you having me on Talking With Myself. I like that. Tell EPZ I said what's up too. But I am going to definitely start out with, it's a lot of haters out here. It's so many haters. I'm sure as a Cowboy fan, you know what the haters get. But you know what? But I don't care because I'm still going with them Ravens all the way, baby. I don't care what the haters say with no quarterback, no running game, nothing. I'm going with it. So now that was my emotional self, but my true self, let me go to reality real quick here. I don't think we're gonna make it past this wild card game, but I still got to ride with my team, and hopefully that they will make it. But in the cards, I don't think it's dealt for us. But all honestly, I think that it's going to be a good game, and it's going to go down. The Ravens and the Bengals are going to go down to the wire, and I think in the end, the Bengals will pull out at the end. Hopefully Lamar play. Don't know any word on him yet, so hopefully he goes in there, but he's going to have to do a lot to get past that defense, and the Bengals been on a lot, and Macaulay Culkin, I mean, he's been doing pretty good, so that on that round, that's who I'm going with. I'm going with the Bengals on that in all honesty. And next game, I think I'm going to go with Jennifer Lawrence, I don't really know. He's been playing well, but I really think Herbert's going to get that game. Jennifer been doing pretty good, but I still think he needs to go, some more time in the league, and then he'll step his game up. But right now, them Chargers going, I think that's going to be my pick for that one. And as far as the Cowboys and playing Shady Brady, I got to be a hater. I've always been a hater on Tom Brady, so I have to do it. If they had some deflated balls out there, maybe he would do a little better. But I think that defense of the Cowboys is going to take him out, and it's going to be left up to the Cowboys and the Eagles playing. And I think that game right there is yet to be decided. I think you may have to come back and let me kind of marinate on that a little bit and see what's next. What's up, guys? This Avery G. Chilling on Talking with Myself. Appreciate you, Ed. Man, I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Peace. And Ed, I think I'm gonna go with Buffalo over Miami because, oh my gosh, everyone knows what happened with that situation, and they riding the emotional high, man. And they hitting on all cylinders, and they really prepared and focused. And with Tua having so many concussions, I just don't know if he even going to play or not. And that team has just kind of been looking not up to par. So I really believe that, that the Bills is trying to get there all the way. I don't really know. I'm going to still wait to see what other games play off. But as far as this game, I definitely have to ride with the Bills on that. But I'll send a shout out to them Cowboys. And Ed, I think your boy's looking good. So hopefully that's where it goes. And I'm going to be a hater on the Eagles because, Tommy B, hating on me. So I'm going to just go hate on this guy real quick. I don't really think they're going to make it out the first round, honestly. But, that's just my opinion. But, hurt, he may get hurt, So who knows with that. But as far as that, I think the Cowboys would have that either way in the bag. So, but we'll talk about that later on. But talking with yourself, I appreciate you having me on. Ed and the other Ed, y'all have a good day. Appreciate you guys. Avery signing out.
Oh, man, that's good stuff. You guys did great. Thanks so much for joining us today on Talking with Myself, a special playoff edition. We're in the Wildcard Round. We'll be checking back with you later to see what happens later on down the road between here and Glendale. So thanks to my guests, Tommie Hooks, Cameron Higgins, and Avery Gardner. Let's get it.